everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 5 Talk. Long time no see. As you know, the BFTH Arena Awards 2024 has come to an end, and we are here to discuss the amazing ceremony, the winners, the games, and of course the innovative Ortak platform. The awards was stunning, and I'll dare to say that the BFTH Arena and Ortak truly broke all the limits with fascinating initiatives, amazing guests, and of course mind-blowing awards ceremony. Today we have a special guest joining us via video call. It's Dr. Eyal Loz from RubyPlay. Hello and welcome back. I'm so happy to see you once again. How it is going?
Thanks for having me on. It's really nice to be again and meeting you again.
Well, you were the winner in the Best Online Casino Games category last year with your Immortal Ways, Mr. First Game. And this year you were one of the shortlists in the same category. So top results twice in a row. How does that feel?
Well, it feels amazing, honestly, but really it's a team effort. For all of us at RubyPlay, we're quite psyched by the fact that we're able to do so well in the competition. But you know, our motto is really Gamecraft Unleash, and these kind of competitions are the real opportunity to really show what it means. For us, we really take the bespoke or the ability to personalize our game to the next level. And competitions like that are really an opportunity for us to showcase that. We don't just do some kind of an art cover. We literally create a unique game, especially for the competition. And just like we make a unique games for our customers for bespoke. And seeing that competing with such leading companies in the market and doing so well in that competition really shows us that our philosophy of Gamecraft Unleashed really works. And it's really amazing to see that in action, because these are the kind of competition that really tests our vision as a company.
Well, what about the industry recognition? What does this recognition mean to your company, considering that your games were chosen by peers and the independent jury?
Well, what I love about the BFTH Arena is that it's a fair competition, so the best game wins on a level playground. And obviously getting such recognition is really important for us as a company. It's very motivating for us as a team, because as we win those competitions, we get the recognition that I believe we deserve, but we also get that kind of interest from operators when we attend shows. So our account management team get a lot more pull from customers and new customers where we win those competitions. So I think it's really, it's really exciting for us to participate, and it's really exciting to win, and it makes a big impact for us.
I see. Related to Ortak platform, it provides an opportunity to buy shares of games as NFT slots, which is rather innovative. You were among the first to join the platform. How do you think Ortak could enhance the player experience for your games?
In the previous interview where we met a few weeks ago, I was really impressed with the whole Ortak concept. We talked about it, and I think you asked me even a couple of questions about that. And, as soon as we had the opportunity for us to put one of our games, we took it. And to really repeat what I said back then, games that are popular with players outperform other games by an order of magnitude. So it's really the wisdom of the crowd, right? Like, it's hard to say which game are going to perform, but when you just look at the games you like, other people are likely to think the same like you, and those games are likely to be liked by other people. So that's a really, really interesting concept. And for me, as soon as we had an opportunity to really get involved, then taking Immortal Ways Mr. First and putting it on Ortak was a no-brainer. I think that the ability to join a revenue and really have an NFT on a game that you like, it's mind-blowing. And this is why we were very early adapters and happy to participate.
Are there any plans to join Ortak with new games in the nearest future?
Absolutely. So, we discussed this internally in the company, and we believe Immortal Ways Mr. First is only the beginning. So we're already looking at other games that are going to be relevant on our roadmap, and potentially as we participate in additional BFTH arena, those games definitely going to be considered for joining into Ortak. But I think that even some of our general games, it's a really interesting concept, and we're very keen to look at additional games partnerships. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. We'll be looking forward to those new ones. Do you think that Ortak will attract wider audiences to the gaming industry who may not have considered maybe it before?
Well, absolutely. I think that when people who enjoy that kind of interaction online with NFTs and investing in crypto, this is something that they can really interact with. But essentially what happens is that as you interact with games, you tend to retain on them. So I think that what we will probably see is that people that are very interested in the idea of buying those NFTs using FTNs and trying to figure out which games are the better games to invest in would then become very interested in gaming. Just like people who want to start investing in art, after a while would start getting really interested in art, right? So I think that what we are likely to see is as people who look at a new avenue of investment through Ortak would probably start trying to play these games to find out which games they believe are better, and then probably would find that the games are actually quite a lot of fun and would like to continue playing them.
What about the casino operators? Will they join the project and be incentivized to promote these games with greater interest? What do you think?
I think that there's a really good chance that other operators that actually support cryptocurrencies and have players who are quite adapting that kind of environment are very likely to be early adopters of this kind of technology. Then it's hard to say. I think that there's a good chance that if we see this grow and we see more and more of the core, early adapters, cryptocurrency, kind of casinos, and then also suppliers are getting involved, I find it very hard to believe that mainstream operators want to get into it as well. So to me, it's really it's an interesting concept. And I think that it's likely that both for players and for operators we'll see growth in interest for both.
Well, related to the loyalty project of this huge initiative, do you share an idea that the players with a financial stake in the game are naturally more loyal compared to those playing standard games?
So, you see, what you find is that when you have some kind of a feature in a game, any kind of feature, it could be some kind of some kind of a leaderboard or some kind of a prize drop or some kind of a feature, it can increase the engagement in a game but tenfold. Like the difference between games that have some kind of an additional meta layer of interest to games that don't have that is significant. Now, I think that when you've got a pretty complex meta layer here, so it's not just the fact that you are sharing the revenue stream of the game, but it's just the fact that there's a live game that you keep on coming back to look at. It would increase your engagement. So I think that this as a meta feature, purely from a game design perspective, I think that it's very likely to increase retention and engagement on games on the Ortak. And because of that, I think that players that would come back to the game and that game would stay in their focus. You invest in a game, this is a game that you are well aware of, you come back to it once every now and again to see how it's doing. You are likely to also play it because games are fun. and this is really the bottom line. So naturally you'd want to engage with the game, and then when you have a meta feature like this of investing and sharing the revenue stream of the game, I think you're very likely to come back to the game and play it on the long term, and probably the overall retention of those games would be much higher in general than other games.
Thank you, Dr. Eyal Loz, for joining us today and once again sharing your thoughts in this regards.
It's been my pleasure, and I'm so excited that we are participating in the Ortak and taking an active role, and I foresee lots of really interesting and exciting things to come in this partnership.
Thank you, and see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for watching. Don't miss the upcoming episodes for more insightful conversation and of course industry updates. This was 5 Talk. See you soon.